Well, I'm going to be honest with you right now, and I'll eat humble pie on this one. I've not heard of a credentialed manager before. You telling me that right now, I'll be honest with you, is the very first time I've ever heard that. Is there a particular minimum credential you would recommend? Like if I think about whatever it is, right? Like, is there REI, blah 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 blah, whatever the credential is? What would you recommend as a minimum?
I'm not going to give out the letters because there are multiple certification programs. There's a CMCA, there's a PCAM. I mean, there are a variety. In fact, there are credentials uh, within other areas, like large scale communities has its own credential. Reserve specialists are people who are sort of trained to know how much money does an association need to have in reserves based on what likelihood it's going to have for capital expenses over the next few years. So within the community associations world, and the umbrella group mostly is the Community Associations Institute, or CAI. Within CAI, there are many credentialing levels, some of which take years, some of which are more introductory. And again, you don't have to have one of those, but if I were going to entrust my money for an association to a group, you might want to consider having a manager who has some proven experience in that world.